all of you, to parents, students, and guests. Wonderful to see all of you for this very special event. I am Elizabeth's mother, and I spent my career as a concert cellist and professor, 38 years at Towson University, and teaching privately as well. Since my retirement, I have been delighted to teach young pianists and young cellists. It is really my pleasure to be here in person today and to hear the fruit of mine and other two teachers from representing the piano prodigies. It happens on the eve of the Mother's Day, and it is very significant to us teachers because we feel like we are musical mothers for our pupils. And it's not only our idea, but it is very often communicated to us by our students, by our former students, and by the parents. Because of this, we teachers very often ask ourselves, what really is our role? Do we make any impact on our students? Or is it just our hobby for our students? What is our role in the society at large? What does the music teach our students? And does it make a difference? What difference does it make in comparison to other professions, other positions that seems to have a much larger impact on the entire world? To answer this, I would like to read a very special letter which an adult student wrote to Elizabeth. When she shared with him her reflections as to the significance of her work as a pianist and a teacher, he responded with this beautiful letter, which I feel compelled to share with all of you. And that not only with the adults, it applies to all of you, no matter how young or old we are. So please listen very carefully, because I hope that it will inspire you to perform here today in this place. Dear Elizabeth, you wonder what role you play in society? What do you leave as a legacy? Your role is indeed profound. We live in a world torn by war, famine, pandemics, and unspeakable cruelty to our fellow human beings. In such a world, it is hard to sustain hope, to believe that conditions will change for the better, to remember that we as human beings are capable of creating wondrous and marvelous things to enhance the human spirit. Listen carefully. As a pianist and music teachers, you remind us of the essential nobility of mankind. You remind us of that humanity which produced a Bach, a Beethoven, a Brahms, a Chopin, Borowski, and other composers, and so many others who sought to reflect humanity by giving us glorious music. These composers put their music down on paper. You bring it alive by playing and teaching others to play. Your playing and teaching reminds us of the fact that notwithstanding all the evil things that beset our world today, there is beauty in the world. There is beauty in the world. And that there is a reason to continue to strive to make life